Brad?
Well, you know, it was exactly 1 year ago at this intersection in Burtonsville. Top elected official was hit by a drunk driver, and tonight he has joined a chorus of victims in calling for this change in Maryland law that, as you said, would prevent drunk drivers from turning on their cars.
Montgomery County Executive Ike Leggett believes he came within inches of being killed by a drunk driver.
Well, it's probably about that much of a difference between my living and dying.
It happened 1 year ago last night when a repeat DWI offender slammed into his county-issued SUV.
It was a horrific incident, and I remember it just being shaken and tossed about.
Alyssa Withers, Sean Jones, and Brianna Stanton were not as lucky as Leggett. Each died in a collision caused by a drunk driver. Today, their mothers speak together about their horrible losses.
The driver was doing 87 miles an hour, killed my son and a passenger who was in the back of the vehicle.
Leggett and the mothers are advocating for the mandatory installation of these so-called ignition interlock systems in cars operated by convicted drunk drivers. The devices disable vehicles until the driver blows booze-free breath into a mouthpiece. A bill backed by a Montgomery County delegate would make Maryland the 13th state to require the interlocks. The victims say it only makes sense.
So if I'm going to err, I'm going to err on the side of the technology, making certain those people are not driving.
I know I can't bring back my granddaughter, but I'm hoping and praying that no other family have to go through what we went through.
Well, today was a hearing on this subject before a committee in Annapolis. There's no way of knowing at this point if this bill is going to get through this session of the legislature. It is being very aggressively opposed by the alcoholic beverage industry. They say that this is really just a first step toward installing these devices in every car, and they say that would unfairly prevent restaurants from selling, for instance, a second glass of wine to a patron. In Montgomery County, Brad Bell, ABC 7.